how's it going? It's Colin Daniel from riffninja.com. Welcome. This is a Roy Buchanan inspired lesson. I'm sure if you've come for this lesson, you know who Roy Buchanan is. A fabulous guitar player. Of course, he's not with us anymore, God rest him. But he left us with some wonderful music that we can learn from. Roy usually used a Telecaster. I don't have a Telecaster with me today. That's okay. It's not about his sound as much as it's about his licks. His trademark was a Tele. He liked his old Tele the best. He's definitely had a unique sound. Some things you just, like, you can buy the Tele, you can buy the amp he's using, but it's in the fingers somewhat. And I just wanted to have a look at his guitar style a bit and share a little bit with you. His string bends were superb. He'd go for more than a tone stretch on some of his string bends. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to start with his one string descending riffs that he would use, and use them with different intervals, and we'll talk about that. He used them as an effect. He used pinch harmonics too. We'll maybe talk a bit about that. But what I like about Roy is he would do things like this. So say he was ending on a G, he would take this third string G, and he'd use what I call a major second interval, a 2-fret span, and go down his semitone at a time. So it'd be like, start with the root, or with your first finger, that's where the root is, right? Pick it, then 2 frets above it with your third finger, and then back to the root. Then move the position 1 fret, do the same movement again. Now the trick is all in your down up picking. That's what it sounds like when you get the speed up on it. And if you have a hard time with getting the picking going, just start with a single string, just 1 fret at a time. And it's a down up picking motion. He'd put that in with more. So that's a major second. And I'm double picking it. The down up motion you can get by practicing just on a single string. I'm muting it too with my right hand. It's more random. I could say 4 pick strokes to each note, but sometimes it's not even that. It's just whatever feels good. But it's a definite down up string motion, and from start to end, you start with a G and you end with a G. That's if you're in the key of G major or maybe E minor. If you're in E minor, you might want to start with a B. See, now I'm using the 5th, which is B. That's with a B drone. Even Jimmy used stuff like that. And Roy would go up, and sometimes he'd go down. Fit in with a more common riff. But the double picking part, that's just all down up motion. You have to get that going first. So a good way to practice is to just get the right hand going down up, and then slide randomly down the string, up and down till you get it nice and smooth. 1 and a 2 and 3. See, if I go more segmented and even, it sounds too choppy, right? Whereas if I just slide my finger across it randomly as I'm keeping my pick down and up, and then once you get that, then the major second works. Same kind of technique, or going up. Kind of a pretty fast right hand. The way to develop that is, like I said, the down-up pick motion. And of course that can be done on any string. And you can go up again. This is all major second, meaning 2 frets apart. Notice I started with E at the 12th fret on the first string and I ended with E open, right? So you have to have a little bit of a method to your madness, and the method to the madness is whatever note you start with, you should end with, or you should end with a related harmony note to whatever chord or whatever key you're in, right? Like I was saying earlier, I started on a G string because I decided to be in the key of G and move my way down 1 fret at a time using a major second. And then when I get to the bottom of it, then it's just open G. So Roy was really famous for doing that. Check it out. You can add a little bit of flair and spin to it, and it's not that hard. The hard part is the picking part, but it doesn't have to be done fast. Even slowly it works, right? Just that I was influenced by him. So you work on that for a little while. Get your down-up picking going. If you want to find out more about your picking technique and your down-up and how to get faster, you're going to have to come and visit me at the Riff Ninja Academy. All right. Good luck, folks. I hope this has been informative, and I hope it gets you on the path to learning some new licks. See you soon.